the Super Bowl. Can you hear me? Yeah! Fucking better than the Super Bowl. What's up, everybody? Who's with me? You know what I got? I got some, which I don't even drink vodka, but I got some very, literally the bottom of the bucket with the worm sitting at the fucking bare butt. That's every time, that's the bingo card booze that Shelly called out in the Discord. Yeah, baby, we gonna drink every time Biden gaffs up. What up, everybody? Cheers to all my Discord fam. Here we go. Cheers to all my Discord fam. Here we go. Let me turn it down. How the fuck? What's up, everybody? Sorry, stupid computers. Got 3 windows open with 3 different YouTubes open. My bad. 15 minutes to go. Biden versus Trump. Round 2. This is going to be so fucking epic. How is everybody? How you guys been? Oh my god, yeah. Dude, I have been looking forward to this for 2 big reasons. One, because we want Trump in the White House, and we want to see this motherfucker get his ass smashed. Number 2, DJT. The stock. Like today, we got a fake, a little pump, and I thought we were going all the way because of the hype behind what we're about to witness, but some of that wind got taken out of my sail. Okay, let's see here. I haven't used this computer in so freaking long. I don't even remember how to turn the volume down. How do you turn the volume down on this stupid thing? Let's see here. There we go. All right, how's everybody watching this? What is up? Yeah, the EVH hat. This is the hat that I got for Christmas. My wife, she kind of snatched it up. She ganked it. And she wears it as a pool hat. So this is the first time I actually got to wear it. It's the first time I'm wearing my own hat. It does make a great pool hat, though, man, if you're trying to block the sun from your face. What's up, everybody? Let's freaking go. So we got Trump versus Biden. And we're rooting for Trump tonight to win this. Trump has to win this. This has to be, like, clear cut. This can't be one of those things to where they're like, oh, but Biden came out swinging. What's Biden coming out swinging at? That's what I want to know. We need DJT stock to just freaking blow up tomorrow. Because a lot of us got bukus on DJT, including me. I stayed in today. I could have sold at 41. Like an idiot, I held thinking she was going to like 44. How many of you guys are in DJT stock? I mean, let's fucking go just for DJT stock. You know what I'm saying? How is Trump not going to smash this zombie tonight? I want to see, like, Clinton. I want to see the old Trump versus Clinton kind of fucking aggressive attitude. I don't give a shit. Everybody's saying today that Trump needs to hold back. Trump, don't lose. They're like, don't lose your cool, man. He's going to bait you. He's going to try to get you to snap. I'm like, snap. He's best when he freaking snaps. I want to see that. 25 shares, what's up? Wildman Ninja in the house. In at 36.20, yeah, you could have made you a few bucks at 41 today. Well, Swall says there's a 2-minute delay and they won't let him they'll edit. Okay. So there's no teleprompters. There's no cheat sheets. There's nothing allowed to be written down. None of that shit. So anything he says is completely off the cuff, off the memory if he still has one. This is going off the hip, and we already know Trump. This is where Trump's at his best, because Trump ad-libs whenever he does a rally. The majority of the rally is ad-libbed. He goes off teleprompter for 90 minutes usually. The whole thing is, you know. Biden can't do that. So there's no way in hell this is going to last more than 5 minutes without Biden choking. What is this? Preferred 223 says, you guys looking, isn't the market closed right now? No, you got 24-hour trading on DJT stock. DJT stock never stops trading. It stops trading on Fridays, and then it resumes on Monday all the way to Friday. You can trade that shit at 2 o'clock in the morning if you want to. So, yeah, we smashed down to 36 today, I think. Now we're back at 37.80. We might, what? We might move to maybe 40 if we're lucky, but I don't think so. I don't even think we're going to get there. We're literally going to need the Supreme Court. We're going to need that to come down. Maybe like they got to weigh in next week to get another good rip out of DJT. I think what we saw with that spike were the warrants. It was that was coming off those warrants. They made, you know, Trump made some, I don't know, the company cashed in what, 40 million in warrants, something like that. Robinhood is the only way to trade 20. Can you believe that shit? So I was jealous, you know, I was like, oh, Webull, you know, do I really want to trade on Webull 3 in the morning? They get all the goods. And then there goes Robinhood, 24-hour trading. They smoke Webull. Only on Robinhood. That's the only way you can do it. That's right. What's up, Shelly? She says she sees Vivek. So is he going to announce the VP tonight? Word is we've got a VP announcement coming tonight. Yeah, Bigley, you can trade 24/7, bro, on Robinhood. That's right. I think we're getting a VP pick tonight, everybody. From what I was seeing on Fox, and also Trump kind of dropped this bomb on Truth Social. He was asking everybody's opinion. What do you think? Should I do it at the debate? And of course, everybody's like, yeah. Get it out of the way. Hurry the fuck up. Get it out of the way. We all want to know. And I'm just straight playing shares this time. I have no calls. I never snatched up calls, man. Even when she got down to $25 the other day. I should have freaking pulled the trigger on some calls, man. I'm an idiot for not doing that. All right, we got like literally under 10 minutes to go. Let's see if they start this on time. This is better than the Super Bowl, y'all. I've been waiting for this for like years. We've been waiting for this DJT to blow up for years, you know. This is just one step closer right here. Trump's beating Biden in every battleground state right now, except I think Michigan. I think somehow they're tied in Michigan. Trump finally took him in Wisconsin. It was close. Biden had maintained a 1 to 2 point lead in Wisconsin. Now every poll shows Trump is leading in Wisconsin. That's the only battleground state. And then out of nowhere, Michigan comes back up for grabs. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks, Holmes. I got it for Christmas. Van Halen with all sorts of Van Halen kick-ass stuff. Still can't believe Eddie Van Halen freaking died. I'm still shocked by that. It's fucking insane. Mark Robinson for VP. I'm just so up in the air on the VP pick. Honestly, I just don't even think it matters. You know who, like, my ultimate pick would be Vivek. I think he's the ultimate badass that nobody can catch that dude. Nobody can spin anything he says because he's so freaking smart. The only problem is he's just a little too young and he's rough around the edges. But I would love, that dude is just the man. Vivek is the man. I don't know what he's going to do. It's not like he needs anybody to get him over the hump. He's already got this. What we need is somebody to carry the ball the next 8 years. So he's picking like VP that he can hand the presidency to in 4 years. They carry it for 8. You got Trump. You got 12 years total. That's the idea. And who can do that? You know, who's that person? What's up, Lorena? Nice to hear from you. It's been a while since I've done anything on YouTube. It's been a while since I've done a live. Don't really get into doing stock market videos anymore. It was fun while it lasted, but the stock market goes in so many different directions and so many people lose money because you just can't go over everything in every video. And, you know, I'm not about that, man. I'm not about freaking having folks lose a dime. I am on, I refuse to give CNN a single view, so I'm watching this on YouTube. I wouldn't dare. What's up, Kingpin? Ain't heard from you in a while. What up, bro? Haven't seen you in the Discord in a while. You used to be in like every day. Vivek would make an amazing spokesperson. In a sense, he already is, you know. So I just want to see how this opens up because, you know, it's 3 against 1, y'all. We've got 2 CNN freaking anchors that are going to be attacking Trump. How much you want to bet the CNN shitheads are going to do the majority of the freaking talking for Biden? Right? So it's 3 against 1. Nobody wants to hear them say a freaking word. But I guarantee you they're going to do the majority of the fucking talking for Biden. And it's in Atlanta, 2 hours up the road from my house. Oh, you're Joker. That's you? I did not know that. No shit. You've had so many names in the Discord, I just can't even keep up. All right, here we go. We are down to 4 minutes. 2 minutes. What am I saying? Shit. 2 minutes. American Made in the house. What's up, bro? Yeah, you guys can watch this on Fox on YouTube. Spices? So I'm bouncing over to several. I've got Newsmax going. I've got Fox going. Let's see where else we can pull this up. I think all of America should be watching this right now. Anybody that's voting. I mean, seriously. If you're going to vote and you don't watch this, what the fuck are you voting for?
on NBC News Now. We want you to stay right here, though, also.
NBC.
Hear about and matter to you. The economy, and of course.
Let's go. All right. I was thinking the same thing. If you just want to go, if you just want to smash all the media in the face, all the mainstream media, just give them a wild card, it would be Donnie Jr. Why not, right? Maybe that's why he's kept it secret this long, but I don't know if he'd want to do that to his family. But if anybody's got the power to do it, it's Donnie Jr.
And co-anchor of State of the Union. Dana and I will co-moderate this evening. Our job is to facilitate a debate between the two candidates tonight.
All right, I've got Fox on. Fox is airing the CNN debate. Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. They are back at it for what is most likely going to be stand-up comedy at its absolute best. We're going to get some good laughs out of this. This is starting here in 1 minute.
When it's time for a candidate to speak, his microphone will be turned on, and his opponent's microphone...
Going over the rules right now.
Should a candidate interrupt when his microphone is muted, he will be difficult to understand for...
Here we go.
At the end of the debate, each candidate will get 2 minutes for closing statements.
2 minutes for closing statements. That's interesting.
Donald Trump.
Here he comes. Our hero, Donald Trump's making his way to the stage. Freaking beast. Strongest dude ever.
Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here. Let's begin the debate, and let's start with the issue that voters consistently say is their top concern,
Here we go.
The economy. President Biden, inflation has slowed, but prices remain high. Since you took office, the price of essentials has increased. For example, a basket of groceries that cost $100 then now costs more than $120.
More than that.
Prices have jumped more than 30%.
$120 my ass.
Feel they are worse off under your presidency than they were under President Trump.
That's right.
You take a look at what I was left when I became president and what Mr. Trump left me. We had an economy that was in free fall. The pandemic was so bad.
Oh my God, he sounds terrible, y'all. You listening to this guy?
It's not that serious. Just inject a little bleach into your arm. You'll be all right. The economy collapsed. There were no jobs.
Holy
shit. Rose to 15%. It was terrible. And so what we had to do was try to put things back together again. And that's exactly what we began to do.
He sounds horrible.
Jobs. We brought out a position where we have 800,000.
He literally sounds like he's either having a stroke, a heart attack, or he's shitting his pants, all three.
People are still in trouble.
All
I
three.
come from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I come of household where the kitchen tables, the things weren't able.
Oh my God, he's just spitting out random fucking shit right now. Dude's just rambling. Trump's like, what the fuck are you even talking about? What the fuck is he saying right now?
Reduce the price of housing.
He should have a shot collar around his dick, and they should be zapping him in the dick right now to shut the fuck up. Dude, shut up! You don't have to do the whole debate in one question. It's like they just wound him the fuck up, shot him with some cocaine, and sent him out there. Say everything in the first question. Boom.
Didn't do much at all. By the time he left,
Fuck.
things were in chaos, literally chaos. And so we put things back together. We created, I said, those jobs. We make sure we.
Oh my God, this is fucking hilarious.
Brought down the price of prescription.
Is it time to drink?
To $15 for an insulin shot as opposed to $4.
He's got to say everything right now because he's going to be out of gas by the next question. He's going to be out of gas next fucking question. I'm drinking.
And the situation is we're going to make that available to everybody.
This is the best.
So we're working to
I don't know if you guys can see the name of that shit. So fucking good. Eat it.
President Trump.
We had the greatest economy in the history of our country. We have never done so well. Everybody was amazed by it. Other countries were copying us. We got hit with COVID, and when we did, we spent the money necessary so we wouldn't end up in a Great Depression, the likes of which we had in 1929. By the time we finished, so we did a great job. We got a lot of credit for the economy, a lot of credit for the military, and no wars, and so many other things. Everything was rocking good. But the thing we never got the credit for, and we should have, is getting us out of that COVID mess. He created mandates that was a disaster for our country. But other than that, we had given them back a country where the stock market actually was higher than pre-COVID, and nobody thought that was even possible. The only jobs he created are for illegal immigrants and bounce back jobs. The bounce back.
Crushing it. Trump's crushing it.
He's done a poor job, and inflation's
Yes.
killing the country. It is absolutely killing us.
Thank you, President Biden.
Well, look, the greatest economy in the world. He's the only one who thinks that, I think.
Does he have a cheat sheet? Why is he looking down like he's fucking reading some shit?
The fact of the matter is,
That fucker's cheating.
we pride ourselves in
Look,
a situation where
he's got shit written down, y'all.
He rewarded the wealthy. He had the largest tax cut in American history, $2 trillion. He raised a deficit larger than any president has in any one term. He's the only president other than Herbert Hoover who's lost more jobs than he had when he began, since Herbert Hoover.
Whoa.
The idea that he did something that was significant in the military. You know, when he was president, they were still killing people in Afghanistan. He didn't do anything about that. When he was president, we were still finding ourselves in a position where you had a notion that we were this safe country. The truth is, I'm the only president this century that doesn't have this decade, that doesn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world like he did.
President Trump.
Who needs to call him out on that? Afghanistan. What happened in Afghanistan, buddy? Call him out. He just lied.
You want to impose a 10% tariff on all goods coming into the U.S.
Laura, how's DJT doing? Is it ripping?
Not going to drive
What up, Pooch?
across countries that have been ripping us off for years, like China and many others, in all fairness to China. It's going to just force them to pay us a lot of money, reduce our deficit tremendously, and give us a lot of power for other things. But he made a statement. The only thing he was right about is I gave you the largest tax cut in history. I also gave you the largest regulation cut in history. That's why we had all the jobs. And the jobs went down, and then they bounced back, and he's taking credit for bounce back jobs. You can't do that. He also said he inherited 9% inflation. No, he inherited almost no inflation, and it stayed that way for 14 months. And then it blew up under his leadership because they spent money like a bunch of people that didn't know
Trump's
what
on
they were
point.
doing, and they don't know what they were doing. It was the worst, probably the worst administration in history.
Lights out.
There's never been. And as far as Afghanistan is concerned, I was getting out of Afghanistan.
There it is.
We were getting out with dignity, with strength, with power. He got out. It was the most embarrassing day in the history of our country.
There it is. Busted Biden.
Over the last 8 years, under both of your administrations, the national debt soared to record highs. And according to a new nonpartisan analysis, President Trump, your administration approved $8.4 trillion in new debt. Well, so far, President Biden, you've approved $4.3 trillion in new debt. So, former President Trump, many of the tax cuts that you signed into law are set to expire next year. You want to extend them and go even further, you say. With the U.S. facing trillion-dollar deficits and record debt, why should top
What's up,
earners
Matthew?
and corporations
We're
pay
at
for the less in
38.50
taxes
on
than they do now?
DJT.
Because the tax cuts spurred the greatest economy that we've ever seen just prior to COVID. And even after COVID, it was so strong that we were able to get through COVID much better than just about any other country. But we spurred, that tax spurred. Now, when we cut the taxes, as an example, the corporate tax was cut down to 21% from 39%, plus beyond that. we took in more revenue with much less tax, and companies were bringing back trillions of dollars back into our country. The country was going like never before, and we were ready to start paying down debt. We were ready to start using the liquid gold right under our feet, the oil and gas right under our feet. We were going to have something that nobody else has had. We got hit with COVID. We did a lot to fix it. I gave him an unbelievable situation with all of the therapeutics and all of the things that we came up with. We gave him something great. Remember, more people died under his administration, even though we had largely fixed it.
Nice
more
hit.
People died under his
Good hit.
administration than our administration, and we were right in the middle of it.
Well said.
Something which a lot of people don't like to talk about. But he had far more people dying in his administration. He did the mandate, which is a disaster, mandating it. The vaccine went out. He did a mandate on the vaccine, which is the thing that people most objected to about the vaccine. And he did a very poor job, just a very poor job. And I will tell you, not only poor there, but throughout the entire world, we're no longer respected as a country. They don't respect our leadership. They don't respect the United States anymore. We're like a third world nation between weaponization of his election, trying to go after his political opponent, all of the things he's done. We've become like a third world nation, and it's a shame. The damage he's done to our country. And I'd love to ask him, and will.
We're at 39 now on DJT, so keep talking Trump. The thing with Biden, he's going to forget everything Trump says, so he's not going to be able to rebuttal anything, because he's going to forget all of it within just a matter of a minute. So of course he's going to look lost. Here we go.
Number one. Number two, that $2 trillion tax cut benefited the very wealthy. What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America.
1,000 trillionaires, y'all. Hear that shit?
They, in fact, pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers, they'd raise $500 million, billion dollars, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt.
You can't talk straight.
Make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look.
There it is.
If
there it is.
We finally beat Medicare.
Thank you, President Biden.
Oh, lifeline.
He beat it to death, and he's destroying Medicare.
Grab him by the neck, pull him off the fucking stage.
They're putting him on Medicare, they're putting him on Social Security. They're going to destroy Social Security. This man is going to single-handedly destroy Social Security. These millions and millions of people coming in.
He couldn't even get it out.
Them on Social Security.
We're at $40 on DJT. $40 bucks.
Medicare. So he was right in the way he finished that sentence, and it's a shame what's happened.
Listen, if we go to 42, I'm gonna have to shut my live down, go onto my platform, sell my DJT.
Cannot believe what happened to
my goal literally today was I was selling at 42. That was my number, 42.
We give them everything.
I'm gonna have to close my live down to sell my DJT because it's on my freaking phone.
What we're doing for other countries,
and I'm videoing this with my phone.
What this man has done is absolutely.
So somebody tell me if we hit 42 because I'm gonna have to.
This is the first
end this
presidential
quick.
election since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. This morning,
Roe v.
the court
Wade, here we
ruled
go.
on yet another abortion case, temporarily allowing emergency abortions to continue in Idaho, despite that state's restrictive ban.
DJT stock taking off, hit $40, and it's probably going to hit a little bit of a wall at 40, but then she'll bust it down and move.
However, the federal government still plays a role in whether or not women have access to abortion pills. They're used in about 2/3 of all abortions. As president, would you want abortion medication?
$40.40. Damn, we're doing good.
Just approved the abortion pill, and I agree with their decision to have done that, and I will not block it. And if you look at this whole question that you're asking, complex but not really complex. 51 years ago, you had Roe v. Wade, and everybody wanted to get it back to the states. Everybody, without exception. Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, everybody wanted it back. Religious leaders. And what I did is I put 3 great Supreme Court justices on the court, and they happened to vote in favor of killing Roe v. Wade and moving it back to the states. This is something that everybody wanted. Now, 10 years ago or so, they started talking about how many weeks and how many...
Dude, we are creeping on 42 really fast, DJT.
Throughout the world, the most respected...
No
wanted
shit.
to go back to the states. I did that. Now the states are working it out. If you look at Ohio...
We're at 41, so how many of you guys are still in? Pretty much all y'all now in my live, you guys are still in DJT?
Texas is different, Florida is different.
I'm going to have to break and log into my account on my cell phone. Little country, let me know when it's like 41.75, because I'm literally going to have to shut my live down at 41.75 to sell.
Some people you have to follow your heart. Some people don't.
No way I'm missing out on that shit. I'll probably just sell 3/4 of it. Keep the other 25% rolling into tomorrow.
It's very important. Some people don't follow your heart, but you have to get elected also. And
this is the typical, wow, no fucking shit already? Oh my god. I mean, that's fucking exactly what I wanted.
And even after birth, if you look at the former governor of Virginia, he was...
All right, y'all. So,
we'll put the baby aside.
I'm gonna have to sell my
and we'll determine
DJT.
what we do with the baby, meaning we'll kill the baby. What happened is we brought it back to the states, and the country is now coming together on this issue.
You can sell if you have
Thank you, President Biden.
if you, yeah, it's at 41.75. So guys, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna disconnect my live. I gotta go into my platform. I'm selling 3/4 of my DJT because I'm in right now. I'm up $4.75 a share. I'm up $4.75 a share. That's big money for what I got going. So I'm gonna sell 3/4 of it, and I'll probably resume my live as soon as. I'm just gonna pause this. So, and oh fuck, we're at 42. So I'll see you guys in my Discord for a minute. Let me know what you guys are doing. Give me a minute to sell my DJT.